So 7 over negative 5, but we just rewrite it as the whole thing being negative, so negative 7 over 5. So now we need to find the angles theta and beta. Okay, we always find beta first. So beta, we can just use, let's do the inverse tan this time. The inverse tan, just because it has no square root in it, of 7 over 5. Okay, so remember, even though this is negative 7 over 5, when you're finding beta, you use the positive version of it. Okay, so you put that into your calculator and you get approximately 54 degrees. Okay, so you use your calculator to find beta, and now you use your picture to find theta. So theta is equal to 180 degrees minus 54 degrees, so 126 degrees. Okay? You can check this is right by putting it back in your calculator and making sure you get the correct result. All right, so that's going in one direction where we find the angle, okay, but now, or we're given the point, but now we're going to be just given a ratio. This is going to be quite a bit more work, okay? So get your thinking caps on. If your brain's starting to hurt, take a little break and come back to it. This is a really important example to understand. So given that cos A is negative 2 over root 29, determine the exact value of sine A if A is between 0 and 360 degrees. We're also going to find how big is A. Okay, also find A. All right? So, cos A is negative 2 over root 29. Okay? So remember that this is x and this is r. So you have two options. All right, there's two options here. Either x is equal to negative 2 and r is equal to root 29. Oh, sorry. R is equal to root 29 and y is a positive number, or x is equal to negative 2, r is equal to root 29, and y is a negative number. Okay, because we don't have enough information to tell us whether y is positive or negative. We do have enough information to find what the value of y is, we just don't know if it's positive or negative. So to find y, okay, we can use the fact that x squared plus y squared equals r squared. So x is negative 2, y squared we don't know, and root 29 equals, root 29 squared. So root 29 squared is just 29. So you rearrange this and you get that y is equal to, y squared is equal to 25, okay? So that means that y could be equal to positive or negative 5. So either y is 5 or y is negative 5. Either one of those is true based on the information that we were given about cosine of A. So now sine A, which is y over r, can be either 5 over root 29 or sine A can be equal to negative 5 over root 29. So that's the exact value of sine A. There's two answers to that part. Okay, now we're going to, I put find A here. Sorry, it took R here. Now we're going to find all possible values of A. So how big is that angle exactly? Well, cos is negative, or x is negative. So that means one possibility is that A is in this quadrant. So we'll label that A1. That's possible. So this is the case where x is negative 2, y is positive 5 and r is root 29. Okay, but we also have an option that ends in this quadrant. Okay, that would be where x is still negative 2, r is still root 29, but y is negative 5. So A2 would start at the initial arm here and go all the way to that terminal arm. So because they have the same value though, what do these share? They both share a related acute angle. So there's beta, and also you could draw beta here as well. So to find beta, we do the inverse cos, because that's what we're given, of 2 over root 29. Remember, you make this positive always, even though it's negative up here, because beta is always an acute angle. So you make sure you put 2 over root 29 exactly like that into your calculator, and you get approximately 68 degrees. So therefore, we can use this information to find A1 and A2. So A1 is just 180 degrees minus beta, so 180 minus 68, which gives us 112 degrees. And then A2 is 180 plus beta, so 180 degrees plus 68 degrees, which equals 248 degrees. So given the information that cos of A is negative 2 over root 29, and the fact that A has to be between 0 and 360 degrees, there are two different possibilities for A, because there are two different ways that you can have a negative x value, an x value of negative 2 and an r of root 29, because you don't know whether y is positive or negative, so those are both possibilities in your answer. So really, you always have to make sure you use the Cartesian plane to draw your terminal arm in the correct place, find beta using the calculator, and then use reasoning with your diagram to find the principal angles. Okay? I really recommend that if you're confused, you re-watch these examples 3 and 4 here especially, and write down any questions you might be having about this note. It's an extremely important note. I know I keep saying that. They're all important. But this one, the more you work with it, hopefully the more you practice this, the simpler it'll seem to you. So thanks for watching, and I hope you learned lots.